Voting Democrat in 2026 means packing the courts, means abolishing the Electoral College, means lowering the voting age to 16 if they have their way. Again, if they have their power unfettered, means censoring speech and deplatforming. It means disarming Americans. It means codifying Roe v. Wade. It means opening borders again. It means mass amnesty. It means more Social Security and, of course, Medicaid, Medicare, whatever you can provide for illegal aliens. It means making D.C. and Puerto Rico a state. It means codifying that biological men can compete in women's sports and be in women's spaces, and effectively codifying that there are no biological gender differences. That's what voting Democrat means.
And I wish we were able to make DC another state. Why is it appropriate or fair to tax an entire population with zero representation whatsoever? Why does that make sense? Aren't you guys the ones that scream and cry about taxes as if that's not just the country's rent wherever you would live in the world, because you guys don't know how things work? Don't confuse Republicans advocating to drop the age of consent with Democrats wanting to lower the voting age. Nobody's arguing for that. The Supreme Court needs reform. It just does. Like, there should be age limits. There should be term limits. There should be a set amount of time. It should not be a lifetime appointment. I hold the same thing, by the way, for Congress. There needs to be age and term limits. Do you know how much cognitive dissonance you have to have under this administration who's ordering troops on the ground of U.S. cities? Whether it's the National Guard in D.C. and other places, whether it's ICE just terrorizing cities and stuff, or other federal agencies and their agents just roaming the streets. They have returned to office, expanding office footprints and everything. They're just eradicating due process and just completely violating people's constitutionally protected rights. And they think that everybody else is the party of big government, because they have no values. These people have no principles or consistency. The right wing hates free speech. That's why they constantly try and dox people, get them fired from their jobs, and also lobby the government to be able to have the systemic government go after people and suppress their speech, the government regulation of speech. These people can't stand it. Their right-wing lobbying groups pressure social media companies to suppress and also deplatform leftist people because they stand for fundamental change. They stand as the only threat to systemic power. What these people love to conflate is they want to say slurs and then not have any consequences. That's not free speech. That's just you being a dumbass. We need immigration reform, but yet they are not able to take part in social programs, yet pay into the tax system. We should expand Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, because we should have universal health care and we should be actually taking care of one another. Whereas the right wing only cares about themselves. They don't give a shit about anybody else until it impacts them or their immediate circle directly.